Hey everybody, I want to come at you again. I've got the live stream here figured out with my new backdrop. So I wanted to give you this quick video today to actually talk about the importance of having a financial blueprint. I just did a video. I wanted to pull that down and put this one up so I can actually use the backdrop here and see how it looks instead of the old green screen. But the purpose of this video today, and let me go ahead and throw Instagram up here really quick too. The purpose of this video today is I want to really talk about the importance of having a financial blueprint. Okay, not really.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
That's all right, Siri. Not really what most people currently have, right? So when I think about finances, especially with the amount of people I work with and help with their finances on a regular basis, what I typically see is I see people that have a bunch of different pieces. They don't have a comprehensive plan. Okay. They don't have a blueprint of any sort. They have a bunch of different pieces. And what I mean by that is, let me flip my hat around because the green screen is catching it. What I mean by that is the average person, they have a mortgage and they have a 401k and they have a savings account and they have a car and they have all this stuff going on in their lives, but none of it's coordinated. Right? None of it's pieced together. If you're watching this and you felt that way, you know exactly what I mean, right? You become an adult and all of a sudden we get all this stuff, where we get all these things, all of these different financial tools. No one ever really sits down and says, here's how all these things interact. And here's your end goal. And based on your end goal, here's what I think you should use. And here's what I think you shouldn't use. Right. And that's really what this is about. So I'm writing a book right now, and I'm going to probably release my book in the next week or two once we get it through publishing. It's been edited. I wrote it in about a 2-week period, and it didn't take that long for me to write because it was all in here. Like I already knew what I was going to say. I just needed to put it on paper and get it in words. Right. But the point that I want to drive home with this book is I want to drive home, guys, we have to have a blueprint. Financially, we have to have a blueprint. Can you imagine operating like with a literal house without having a blueprint? Like hiring somebody to come build your house and they had no conceptual idea of what it was going to look like when they were done. And it was basically something that they were winging, right? There was no blueprint. There was no instructions. There was no picture or semblance of what it was going to be like when it was done. That's how we operate on financially right now. Like most people operate with that basis. Now, on top of that, we also just get random tools. So imagine hiring somebody to help you build a house and you find out that they don't even know what tools to use. They're just going to grab a bunch of random crap and start putting your house together. Right. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the terms and in the scope of like building a house. But when we think about finances, I operated like that a long time with my finances. I didn't have a blueprint. I didn't know what tools to use. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a team. Like these are all things like when we make it the relationship of like me building a house, they're all like gigantic red flags. You wouldn't hire someone that didn't have a blueprint. You wouldn't hire someone that didn't have tools and didn't know what to use. You wouldn't hire somebody that had no team and they were going to do it all by themselves and they'd never built a house before. Right? But we do that with our finances. So the point that I want to drive home with this, guys, is finances shouldn't be hard. At the end of the day, it's math. It's all simple stuff. And so my belief in what I personally work with every single one of my clients on is how do I help you understand money better so that it does become simple? Because what I found is when you understand money better and it becomes simple, there's a direct relationship between simplicity with finances and keeping more money. Someone that understands finances and finances are simple is going to keep more of their money. Okay, someone that doesn't, they're going to lose all of their money. Even the sophisticated people that are doing the 401ks and the mortgage, that's not keeping money. I'm giving my money to Wall Street. I'm giving my money to the bank. I'm giving my money to the mortgage company. I'm not keeping anything, right? So those that understand money at a simple level, they keep more money than those who do not. Those who keep more money invest more. There's a direct correlation there too. If I'm keeping more money, I invest more. If I invest more, I have more chance of financial freedom. And this is really what everything I teach is about, guys. It's about financial freedom. It's about earning enough passive income that it exceeds my expenses, savings, and taxes, which happens when I invest. And investing happens when I keep money. And keeping money happens when I understand money. And understanding money happens when money is simple. And when money is simple, it's because I understand where I'm trying to go with it, in relation to where I'm at currently and the steps it takes to get there. So guys, I want to keep this video short. Again, my book should be out in the next week. Once that's out, I'll give you guys links, all that stuff. But it's about 150 pages of just everything that a person needs to know to go from ground zero, I call it phase zero, with their finances to becoming financially free. So guys, thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate everyone watching. I got my dog back here. Anyone that has a dog that dreams and barks in their dreams, my dog's doing that right now. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tune out here. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for the book, and I'll talk to you